The Tetons from the Idaho side. The first trail we rode this August is Moose Creek, which is located near Victor, Idaho on the southern edge of the Teton Valley. We camped right at the trailhead, and as you see there's plenty of room for multiple trailers. I'm riding my Champagne mare, Luna, and she's following her boyfriend, a Blue Roan stud, that we got a filly out of in the summer or the spring of 2024. This trail is pretty easy to follow, as I've just followed up the drainage of Moose Creek. It's on the side hills in some places, although people who get nervous to ride in side hills, it's probably not a great trail, but we didn't find there was anything terribly difficult about it. We rode up about 6-7 miles to the waterfall and then turned around and came back. We had a group of 7 riders, and we frequently changed positions in the line and had fun throwing things at each other on the switchbacks, and basically it was an enjoyable afternoon ride. Second day we moved our camp up to North Leigh Trailhead, which is up by Tetonia, Idaho, and we rode into Green Lakes and Granite Basin. There's a loop trail there that's about 15-18 miles.
Last time I came.
The first hour or so of that ride, you climb up onto the ridgetop. Once you're up high, you have to drop down a switchback into the Green Lakes Basin. It's quite an impressive switchback, and it'll make you pucker if you're afraid of heights. Green Lakes is named for the Green Lakes that are in the area. There are numerous lakes. It's a popular destination for hikers and backpackers and campers that come in and spend a day or two, or even horses that come up, turn around, and return. As we leave Green Lakes, we climb up onto what's called Granite Basin. This is on the Teton Crest Trail, and you proceed on this trail for a ways through all the rocks and along the top of the skyline. After passing through the Green Lakes, you'll merge onto the Teton Crest Trail and right along the top of the ridge there, past the Granite Basin Lakes. After a while, you'll drop down into the Andy Stone that heads down, and then it'll merge into the Tin Cup Trail out the ridge top that takes you over the top and back into North Leigh Creek. As a group, we've affectionately named the Andy Stone Trail the Princess Bride Hill. If you ever started rolling down that hill, you would go forever. It's a long way down. The trail splits with Tin Cup, and you take Tin Cup and ride it on down into camp. This is about a 17.7 and 18-mile ride for the loop around. It's a pretty strenuous day. The third day of our ride, we rode out of North Leigh again, and we went up the Dry Ridge trailhead that leads from the same parking lot. It's a long, hard climb to get up on the ridge, and then once you're on the ridge, you just kind of ride along the ridge top. And we went up to Crow's Nest as close as we could get, then turned around, dropped down into Badger Creek. Kind of a steep drop down into Badger Creek, but once we were in Badger Creek, we had good footing, and we were able to get the horses to gate along the trail, and kind of enjoyed the ride in that area. And once at the turnoff, we had to climb back over the ridge and back over to North Leigh. So it's a lot of climbing up and down, but it was an enjoyable day. It's 13, 14 miles for the loop. The morning of the fourth day, we moved our camp down to Teton Creek, which is just outside Driggs, Idaho. And we rode up the canyon to Alaska Basin that day. This was our longest ride of the trip. Just a little over 18 miles, almost 19 miles for the ride. It's a beautiful area up in there. This also has the heaviest traffic, a lot of hikers in this canyon. It's a very popular area for tourists to visit. But we had a good time. It was a nice day, good ride. It was rocky. The horses were tired. We'd been 4 days riding straight and done a little over 70 miles in those 4 days. And so they were ready to come home. We spent the night and came home the next morning after the horses had had a night's rest.
over here.
Oh, Daddy, I don't want to go. Okay, maybe.
The granite rocks took a toll on our horses' feet. We wore out shoes, the nail heads were gone, but all in all, we had a great time.